Yeah. Ooh. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Is that your live voice?
That's my hello. My game show. Welcome. We are live, and it is Tuesday, so that means we're crafting today here. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope everyone is having a great start of your week. A lot of cool things going around here. If you are joining us for our third live, thank you very much. Thank you for putting up with us for 3 whole lives, straight lives. So thank you again. If you missed out on the other ones, this is what we did. So actually, this is what Sam did on our Facebook live. We started out by sublimation, and check out this tag right here, luggage tag. Sublimated this, and then she sublimated this wind spinner. How awesome is that? Right? Pretty cool. Now, all these lives that we're doing today is we're bringing back pinners. So if you didn't know, we were out of town for the last 2 weeks. We were in Atlanta, and we were in Idaho last weekend. And we want to bring back to you guys what goes on there in the make and takes. We do make and takes there at Pinners, so we wanted to bring it out to you, show you guys what we craft there as we're there at Pinners, and that was one of them. We do sublimation there, and we do the flat items. This is one of the spinners that we do there, and that you are able to do when you go to the shows. Pretty cool, right? And then we just finished our Instagram live, and again, we're doing stuff that we do at Pinners. So we hydro dipped, and we went ahead and we hydro dip a pin. This is one of the make and takes as well that we do at Pinners. So we hydro dip that pin. Pretty cool. And then someone by request, someone asked, can you hydro dip a wind spinner? And we said, of course we can. And we did. So check that out. Pretty cool, right? Pretty awesome. I don't know if you can see the glitter on it, but yeah, there's glitter in there. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be doing some wow, I just drew a blank. Sam's actually gonna go ahead and be doing some
don't worry, you don't have to
alcohol inks. So you're gonna be doing some alcohol inks with the 40 ounce, and the 40 ounce was a big hit this past release day and at the show. So again, why not bring it to you guys and show a different type of crafting with the 40 ounce. So I'm excited to see how that comes out. But again, going back to the shows, we've been on the road. It's good to be back home, back in Arizona. We're gonna take a few weeks off from the shows, but we'll head right back out, and the next stop is in California in a few months. So we're gonna enjoy these next couple of weeks off. But doesn't mean we're going to be off here on the lives. We're going to be here every Tuesday, unless something changes. But for the most part, we'll be here crafting with you guys. We're excited here to be back. We're excited for all these new things that we've released, and a lot of new things that are going to be coming out still. We have a lot of things coming out still. If you don't know, we released our 40 ounce. We released flat items. We released a whole flat item, a press, a lot of cool things that we released so far. And if you didn't know that, and if you don't want to miss any of those news, make sure that you are signed up with our newsletter. You don't want to miss out anything, or any last minute sales, who knows. So you don't want to miss out on any of that stuff, so make sure you guys join. But again, thank you guys for joining us. We do appreciate it. And like we always do here, we always leave the best for last. Maybe the best for last. I don't know. We had quite a turnout on Instagram and on Facebook, so I know we can count on you guys. So we do have goals to hit here, and we do have goals to hit. What is it? Just our goals? Just the lives? I didn't see
20,000 likes.
20,000 likes.
5 shares.
5 shares. Oh, that's an easy one. 5 shares here and 20K here.
And 20 gifts.
And 20 gifts.
Lightning bolts.
Okay, so we have goals to reach. So you guys know the drill. If you hit those goals, you guys get a prize. So if you guys are interested in winning something free, make sure we get to 20K, 5 here, and 20 lightning bolts that are right there. So make sure that happens and get a chance to jump into a
lightning bolts.
There you go. Awesome. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Let's get it started. Again, We've been on the road, so if you guys did join us at Pinners, let us know. Drop it in the comments. It was great to meet you guys. It was awesome meeting you guys. All of you guys there are awesome. It's always nice to meet people that we always interact in here. What's
hit
up?
the lightning bolt goal.
Well, that's 1 out of 3. There we go.
Good job, guys.
So we got 20K here left, and then 5 shares here. So thank you for the lightning balls. That's already a goal there that we hit. So let's keep going. Let's work together. Let's share it. There's 1 share. Thank you for the share. I love it. Thank you. And let's get a chance to win something. Now we don't know yet. What do we? Do we know what or no? Or we're gonna leave it suspense?
I have an idea.
Sam's
I'd
got an
kind
idea.
of like to send them like a mini starter kit of like what I'm doing. Like I think it'd be cool to send them like a tumbler,
Okay.
a little small thing of Epoxy, and maybe some alcohol inks.
Okay, so this is actually this is actually pretty cool. That's a great idea actually. So if we get to all the goals, this is gonna be a mini kit that doesn't even exist. Sam just made it up right now.
Sure did.
She just made it up in the spot. So it's gonna be a limited edition
Yep.
kit. So make sure you hit the goals. If you didn't you didn't hear what she said. She said if we hit all the goals, which is 20K here, 5 shares here, we already hit the lightning one, so we appreciate that. You're gonna get an exclusive, one of one mini kit, meaning a 40 ounce, some epoxy, and
Alcohol inks.
alcohol inks.
Let's throw in a handle too. How about
Oh,
that?
and a handle. Look at that. Sam's feeling really nice right now.
All
so.
they'll need to complete this, aside from what we're giving them, is their own cup turner.
Okay.
So that's
So-
all they need.
Okay, so I mean it's a good start, right?
I
It's a
think
good
so.
start. So yeah. So anyways, again, so if we get all the goals,
Someone said
we're
it's
good.
52 lightning bolts. Yes.
So again, if you guys want a chance to win this limited edition, it's not even something that we have on our site.
I have a turner.
Something okay. Well, you're hey, thank you, partner. Someone gave me a hat. Yeah. So if you want to have a chance of winning this limited edition kit, which includes a 40 ounce,
40 ounce.
a 40 ounce, the handle,
Mhm.
epoxy,
Mhm.
and alcohol. No, not alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah, alcohol
alcohol
inks. Get those goals right here going, and get a chance to win all that. And you're not gonna see that kid on our site. This
Nope.
is just made up right here, right now.
Well, you might see that kid on our site later because Mark and John are probably watching and steal my ideas.
Hey, look, I'm an elephant now. But yeah, so make sure you guys hitting those goals. Let's get those going. It should be fun. I'm actually looking forward to see how that turns out. As you can see, Sam has the setup already. So this is what you'll get here. Actually, this is a good view of what
Maybe
you'll
not
get.
all of those colors.
Not all the colors, some of them,
But a good amount.
but a good amount of them. So get those goals. Let's hit those goals. Work together and get a chance to win that. Besides that,
They really enjoyed that elephant they put on you. They're laughing at their own.
like who was that?
As a new follower.
New follower? Awesome,
Yeah.
cool. Again, if you're new here, please let us know. Drop it on the comments. We would love to meet. We want to interact. We want to see who we're talking to. And again, if you are crafting with our stuff, if you're making videos, please tag us. Sam and I, we would love watching those videos, and we want to share them. If you share them with us, we want to share them with everybody else. We want to give you guys the exposure as well.
Cindy goes, it's mine. Just send to New Jersey.
I like the confidence, Cindy. Love it.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead, make sure, again, if you're crafting with our stuff, please tag us. We want to share it with everybody, and we want to be able to give you guys the exposure.
We went from 0
Also-
likes to like 3,000 in the moments.
Awesome, you guys are killing it. Thank you guys, thank you. Another cool thing too, if you want to be part of the MakerFlo family and you want to get featured, we are going to be featuring a new crafter of the month in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure specific when, but we are going to be featuring someone new. But if you're ever interested, if you want to be featured, there's a spot, there's a page on our site for you to fill out some questions, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next one to be featured on the site. So go over there, sign up, and get a chance to be featured. Let's see, what else? What did you say? Long time customer. Well, thank you for the loyalty. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. What else? We talked shows.
Mhm.
We talked goals.
We didn't show them new products like we did.
New
yet.
products, yeah. I don't think you guys want to see new products, right? You guys not interested in that, probably. I don't think so. Nobody was on our last
all
live.
we do is win.
You guys aren't interested in the new stuff, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. No one was interested in the last live either. So
yes, new products.
maybe you guys may be interested a little bit. Maybe yes, maybe. We do have cool things coming out. Actually, like again, we can't. We're excited to just unveil all this stuff, and we wish we could do it all at once, but we can't. But we do have new things coming up. We do have. We're excited. Anybody use resin here on our that's on the live right now?
Cam on here was said, hold up, new products. Say what?
Any resin fans out there? If you do, this is probably something that you will enjoy using. If you happen to do, a side hustle here and you're trying to make jewelry, this could be it. This could be something for you.
I see a lot of hands raising.
A lot of hands raising. And this is a whole line. This is a whole set, individual ones, but they all go together. So if you're a resin user and you like to use molds, check these out. So Sam did these earlier. How cool are these? Right. And again, these are not all of them, but these are some that you'll be able to purchase and to use. These new molds that are going to be on the site pretty soon, hopefully. You can get them out there. But how cool is that? Right? So again, people that love using resin, we have a couple of things for you here. Something new as well also is new flowers. Look how colorful these are. Pretty cool, right? These are awesome. Very nice, very detailed. So if you a good way of making jewelry or small pieces, this is perfect for you guys to use. Again, that's just a little tease here. We have more stuff coming out. We can't do it all at once, but we hope that you guys are looking forward to it, and make sure that you guys are signed up so when those stuff actually drop, you guys are ready. Let's see what else. What's this? Sand, remove the Northern Lights to glitter.
I said
40
Northern
ounce.
Lights.
Huh?
I said Northern Lights all the way.
Yeah, that's Yeah, I would go with Northern Lights as well too. I'm going to have to take a resin, take it.
Yes, Carrie,
Yes,
please do.
absolutely, Carrie. Please do, Sam said. But yeah, so again, a lot of cool things going on here at MakerFlo. We will be here for the next couple of weeks, Tuesday lives, unless something happens. But we will be here, and hopefully you will be here joining us as well. See what else? I don't know what else. What else could I?
I feel like we've got a lot crammed into this one, and we should just probably get started.
Yeah, this might take a while. So with that
We're
said,
up to 6,000 likes already.
yeah, don't forget again, get a chance to win something at the end of this live. If we hit 20K here, we already hit our lightning bolt thing, so we're awesome. We got 10 shares, so all we need is the 20K. Okay, so let's get to the 20K and get a chance to win a 40, a handle, some epoxy, and some alcohol inks. So yeah, Sam's ready to go, and she's about to get started, and I'm gonna move out of the way so she can go.
All right. So who's excited about a custom mini kit, right? Like, that sounds pretty cool. Just kind of put that together. Guess that's how the big guys do it. So that's what happened today. So what we're gonna start with first, guys, since we are gonna put alcohol ink on this beautiful 40-ounce cup, I'm gonna go ahead and first give it a gentle sanding. You'll notice that I'm using the shimmer of the 3 new cups that came out. The reason why I'm using shimmer is because I want it to have like a glittery background almost. So even underneath the paints, like any part that isn't covered by the resin or the alcohol inks will still have a nice little shine to it. So I decided I'm gonna go with the shimmer. And I don't know if you guys can kind of see that shimmer on this live. I know the lighting doesn't quite do it justice, but it is pretty cool, pretty shimmery. And yeah, shimmer is awesome. You're right, Camo, in here, Buzz. So I'm gonna go and take out my cool little care card that comes in all of our tumblers and reminds you what not to do with it. Mostly don't put it in the dishwasher because it's not safe in there. We want to keep it nice and well protected. So next I'm gonna go and give it a little gentle sanding. The reason for the sanding is I want to make sure my resin has something to adhere to. So I've got my little sandpaper, and I'm actually using the same sandpaper that comes in my little UV resin starter kit. So I'm gonna just kind of use this same little bit of sandpaper to kind of keep the crafting going. And you guys are doing a great job with the likes, by the way. I see we're already at 7,400. Wow. So I'm going to just go ahead and give it a gentle sanding, very similar to what Danny did with the wind spinner. You don't have to sand it too much. You just want to give it something for the resin or for the paint in his case to adhere to. So I'm going to go ahead and just get it a little bit roughed up here. I can still see the shimmer shining through. So I didn't go too crazy here. I'm going to get the bottom as well to make sure everything sticks. And make sure you guys are asking questions as you come upon them in this chat, and we will answer them for you. Yeah, okay, so I feel pretty good about that.
Rub off. I think she just answered that.
It did not. So what's nice is I didn't sand it too much, so it still has a really nice shine on it. Yeah, you don't have to completely like, get everything off of there. So now, typically I would go run this under soap and water, but I'm being fast for the live, and I just have a little paper towel here that I'm gonna throw a little bit of water on, and I'm gonna let it dry by hand while we are working through the epoxy and getting that ready to go. So what I'm doing is I'm just removing the debris from this cup. That way none of the sanding that I just did gets into my resin mixture, because that could make it look a little dull, and we don't want that. So I went ahead, I removed all that sand. It's not dripping in liquid. So I'm gonna go and just set that on my cup turner here, which may or may not be coming to a MakerFlo Crafts near you soon.
Thank you, TMJ Custom, for the follow.
This, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. So this cup turner here is not on the website yet, but we're probably going to tweak it a little bit more and then make it available to you guys. So soon, you might be able to see something like this on our website. Let's see. Awesome. So I've got that placed the way I want. Awesome. It's turning pretty evenly, so that's a good start. Okay, cool. So I like where it is there, and I'll go ahead and start mixing up my epoxy. I'm so used to saying UV resin. So I have my gloves here, which of course you always want to make sure you're wearing when you're playing with UV resin or epoxy. Basically, there's people out there who swear up and down they don't need it, and that's fine for them, but for everybody who is brand new to it or newer to it, I'd always recommend using your gloves just to make sure. Better safe than sorry. All right, so I got my glove on. I'm gonna do one more glove. And let's see. Oh, we're almost at 9,000 already. You guys are crushing it. Crushing it. I know that the TikTok crowd is always the most entertained crowd, and we really appreciate it. You guys are doing a great job out there. Just want to say that. Okay, so next, I'm going to take my little mixing bowl here. I'm going to take out the little stirrer because I want to make sure I'm pouring equal amounts. And I'm going to do a 50-50 ratio here because I'm using our fast set epoxy, which takes a 1-to-1 ratio. Tapping with one hand as I clean the house with the other. That's multitasking, my friend. You're doing a great job. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit into here. Again, it's equal parts. So I'm filling to the one line with this first part, and then I'll fill to the second line with the other part. I've noticed with most tumblers that we use, typically the amount of milliliters you want to use is similar to the amount of ounces. So for this 40, typically you need about 40 ounces, or I'm sorry, 40 milliliters. So you want to do 20 and 20 if you're just doing this at home. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and fill up to line 2 with my resin, and here we go. There is one thing I'm gonna ask for from you, Danny.
Yeah.
So I don't get this too dirty.
Yeah.
I have a gray resin mat underneath those molds. Would you mind grabbing it for me?
The molds.
Yeah, it's that. Thank you.
Yep.
So for anybody crafting at home, resin tends to get everywhere. So if you have a tablecloth or a surface that you're trying to like even partially preserve, I highly recommend getting yourself like a silicone mat, something like this, so that the resin can fall onto it and then just peel off as a cure. So I'll go ahead and just set that down underneath, and now I feel better about the situation. Because even though this is our crafting tablecloth, I'm not trying to destroy it. Okay. Anybody else have that issue where resin gets where they don't want it to get? It happens, right? The other thing with 2-part epoxy, we usually recommend that you wear a respirator as well, unless you're in a very well ventilated area like I am now in our big wide studio. So we've got all the doors and windows open in here, and away we go. Hey Siri. set a timer. Just kidding. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. So typically you want to mix your epoxy for about 3 minutes. Anywhere from 2 to 4 is typically the sweet spot. Since I'm using just a smaller amount, I'm just going to do the 3 minutes here. And when I'm stirring, you'll notice that I'm stirring just kind of consistently. So I'm not mixing to where I'm stirring really fast and creating a bunch of little air bubbles. I'm stirring nice and slow so that I don't create the bubbles. I just make it mix well together. Anybody out there already using our fast set? Who is excited that it's back in stock? I know I was. As soon as I saw it coming back, I was like, wow, it's time to buy some new epoxy. And it's been discounted too, so that new price is really exciting on it. So not sure who out there is already using the 2-part epoxy, but this fast set is where it's at for sure. So definitely snag that up if you haven't yet, but hopefully you guys are already enjoying it. Now, as I stir, I'm making sure to get all of the sides of it nice and evenly. I'm making sure that I'm scraping the bottom of the cup, and I'm gonna just kind of keep going. Look at those hearts flying in. 11,000? Guys, for anyone just joining us, we are in the middle of a attempted giveaway. If we get up to 20,000, because that's the only goal we haven't hit yet, I'm gonna be able to send you a custom alcohol ink epoxy kit. And what that is going to include is basically the tools in front of you here. We're gonna send you a 40-ounce tumbler. We're gonna send you a handle to go with it. I'm gonna send you a small set of epoxy so that you can go ahead and put epoxy on your tumbler. And we're gonna send you some fun alcohol inks to go with it. So lots of good stuff. Not a kit that's already available. This is a custom made Sam kit. Don't tell Mark and John. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And thanks for the follow, we appreciate you. Awesome, hope you guys are having a lot of fun with this. Another follow, you guys must be having a blast. Thank you guys for showing up and enjoying what we do. For anyone who's newer to this, we come on here every Tuesday unless we're out of town for a trade show, and we craft. We usually craft with things from MakerFlo Crafts. Sometimes we add in a few friends, but typically we're showing you how to work with our products. Another follow, thank you guys. But yeah, so this is a lot of fun for us. It's nice to be able to have kind of a normal day job where you can kind of take a break sometimes and actually just have some fun and do some crafting. So on Tuesdays, we go from 1:45 p.m. MST on Facebook, and then we jump over to Instagram at 2:45 p.m. MST, and then lastly, we save the best for last. TikTok, we do 3:45 p.m. MST. And we have to say the TikTok crowd is always the one that shows up the most, so we really appreciate you guys. But yeah, I am just stirring away. My timer will be going off very soon. So my internal timer says it's almost that time. All right, let's see, 14,000 while I was just talking. Wow, you guys are crushing it. I feel like we need to set a higher goal, Danny. Let's see. Hey Siri. Oh, there it is. All right, so I knew my timer was coming to an end, and it did. Now this is already done, ready to go. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Danny for one more thing that I forgot about.
Yeah.
It's my handy dandy torch. Just so I can make sure I pop any bubbles real quick like. Awesome, thank you. Okay guys, so we've got our resin mixed. I've got all of my alcohol inks in front of me here. I did some prep work a little earlier and I cut all the little tops of them. So if you see me like easily being able to pour with these, just know when you get yours brand new, you do need to cut just the tip of them, just like that, in order to get the colors to come out. So just kind of keep that in mind, but I'm gonna set those down for now. And I'm gonna first coat my cup. So what you're wanting to do when you alcohol ink your cup, you can always do a base coat if you'd like. Like I said, I wanted to use this glittery shimmery base coat, so I'm leaving it as is.
Camera and hair roll said maybe we'll hit the Juan Claus goal from last week.
I mean, maybe. If we hit that goal, let me see if I can get you another case of tumblers. They're in the air right now.
Amber.
So, what they don't know, just kidding.
Amber's Crazy House Custom says 16K?
60K.
Oh, we're at 16K, yes. Love MakerFlo. Discovered you at Painters Conference in KC last year. What a fun company.
Aw,
Thank you.
that's awesome. We had a lot of fun in Kansas City too. Let's see. Okay, so I am putting some epoxy onto the cup. The way that I always like to start these out is I'll do just a little bit on the side that is on top. And then once that side looks pretty well covered, I'll start to turn the cup. So I've got that top part covered. I'll go ahead and just throw some epoxy over the rest of it, and then I'll slowly get all that blended together. But because it's nice and sanded down, it's giving that epoxy something to actually adhere to. Let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. There we go. Awesome. All right, so I am just gonna go ahead and spread the epoxy onto this cup, and then once it's all nice and evenly spread, we'll go ahead and start dropping our alcohol inks.
18.4.
Wow. The one thing to consider when you're doing epoxy on your cup is that there is a work time. So with ours, because it's a fast set, your work time is about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my watch for 10 minutes. That way we have a nice little heads up when our time is about out, okay? Once that 15 minutes has passed, that's kind of when the epoxy starts to work its magic and starts to cure. So you wanna make sure you have everything laid out before that happens. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
So 19.3.
19.3? Wow. All right. I think, because we're still gonna have some time after we hit this goal real soon. Do you wanna text the group and ask if we have permission to do something better? Something bigger? I can't send you like a Turner or anything, but we can maybe send you something else. Thinking maybe we could throw in like, I don't know, a UV resin starter kit and maybe like some new items that come with the UV or that go with UV. Would you guys like that? If we were to set, because I know we're about to hit this 20K. Oh, we did hit the 20K. Look at that. Okay, so we hit the 20K. So goal number 1 has been hit. But I mean, if we get to what? Should we say 60K? We have 43 people watching right now. This could go fast. All right, we're asking the big man in charge. And in the meantime, I say just like away. Because if they don't answer, I might just do it for you anyway. But yeah, just go ahead and keep liking, guys. We'll let you know what to do in a minute. Do you have epoxy in stock? Oh yes, we have epoxy in stock. It came back and the price is even better than ever. So definitely check that out on the website. But yes, get you some of the epoxy. The Flow epoxy is back, nice and fast set, just the way we like it. All right, message has been sent.
Message sent. Let's see what they respond.
All right, so we're talking to the people for you. Okay, and I've pretty much poured all the epoxy I'm gonna use right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue smoothing it before I take off my glove and start doing my little alcohol inks.
Jessica said, someone wants to try your UV.
See, I think the UV resin kit is what we need to throw in for the next prize.
We have epoxy in stock. I'm hoping to come get some this week.
Oh yeah, it's in stock.
Rebecca's asking, and then Shauna D, follow the host. Thank you for the follow.
Awesome, thank you, Shauna.
And someday I'm coming to the store to check it out.
Nice. So it looks like we've got a bunch of awesome friends about to come visit us.
One Claus is asking, like, what suggestions?
Tell him I want to do a UV resin starter kit and some new items to go with it. Sounds like we're gonna get it, guys. I hope that that's what everybody wanted, because it sounded like that's what you wanted.
What? The kit and what?
The kit and like maybe those new molds we were showing off earlier. Maybe some new little flowers. What do you think, guys? Would you like stuff like that? Is that a good thing to ask for? Let me know if that's sounding good to you guys. And for anyone just watching me craft right now, so I already laid out all my epoxy. What I'm doing now is I'm hitting it with a torch just to make sure there's no bubbles hiding underneath the surface. And it also makes my resin a little bit more fluid. So this is my best bet at making sure that the resin's nice and even and that it's consistently covering my cup. I'm just doing a couple different things here by using this little torch.
John said it's fine.
Ooh, all right, guys, if we get to 60,000, we get to do 2 prizes. So what we'll do is the first winner is automatically gonna get that cool little Sam gift. And then the second winner is gonna get a UV resin kit and a bunch of new stuff to go with it.
And
So
Amber Crazy House Customs. Y'all cases of Tumblers are like the best price now.
Awesome.
The case yesterday.
that's awesome. And I mean, she makes a good point. I don't know if anyone has been like a fan or customer in the past and maybe like left us for a little while. But if that's the case, you really ought to come back because we have so many new things on the website. Not only do we have new products, but we have new prices for everything and new discounts. I want to say the bundle builder before was like 5%. Now it's like what, 10%? So even if you want to make your own custom case, you still get that discount. Now if you're buying a regular case and they're all the same, it gets 20% discounted from the regular price. So lots of great deals. You used to only be able to get that if you were a boss. Now, for the next step, guys, I've got all my epoxy nice and evenly spread out over everything. I'm gonna go ahead and actually start dropping some inks. Before I do that, I'm just gonna shake them up really good, make sure that they're nice and ready to be poured. I'm gonna start with this.
Now?
Huh?
What's the goal now?
The goal is 60,000.
60?
Yeah, you guys are halfway there. So if you guys get to 60,000, we're finally gonna go ahead and give out a second gift. And for those of you just watching, I am crafting. I'm throwing some alcohol inks on this big 40-ounce tumbler because it is beautiful and it wants to be colored. So first I'm dropping some of this fun blue on here. This is actually a metallic blue. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some more colors.
We got Running with Sisters asked, any 40-ounce skinnies coming?
So not today, but maybe soon. We just launched the 40s, what, last week?
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we just launched the 40s, so they're still brand new to us. But I don't see why that couldn't happen eventually. We'll probably see how well these do. And, oh, I got a cowboy hat and a mustache. But if they do well, I don't see why we wouldn't have more iterations of them. Ooh, that's a really cool blue. I like this color. This is a, dark denim actually. So see guys, when I drop the alcohol inks, how they kind of start to spread on their own. So this is one of those crafts where it doesn't take a lot of creativity other than the colors that you pick, and you come out with something really cool. Just don't ever forget the bottom part of it. That's why I kind of keep throwing a little bit of color on the side there, because I want to make sure all of it has a fun kind of hue of colors to it. All right, so I've got blue. Guess what color I'm doing next, Danny? It's your favorite color. Aubergine.
Trish is at, what about handle tumblers?
So funny you should say that. This tumbler actually has a handle that you can purchase for it. So the first winner that we select is going to get a handle to go with it, but our 40s now do have a handle that you can purchase separately that you can put on it. So we have the handle tumblers now. Isn't that exciting? And this aubergine is cool in all of the colors it comes in. We like it as a marble paint. I like it as alcohol ink. That's pretty cool. And what I'm doing, guys...
Canvas, thank you for the follow.
What I'm doing, guys, when I'm dropping these colors, I'm just trying to put them all in different spots. That way it starts to spread really nicely. Let's see, we're gonna do this magenta next.
So we got 39.1.
Wow, you guys are crushing it. Sounds like you guys like to win.
Julie Hernandez, thank you for the follow.
Awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know if this is something you guys have been curious about, what your guys' thoughts are on this process. I feel like the alcohol inks are pretty cool, really easy to do. You just kind of need some direction as far as what to do. And then once you have that, you're good to go. I would recommend gloves for your alcohol inks. I'm not using them at the moment, but that's because I decided not to. To be used with or without a, what did she say?
Which one? I said, which one of your pens do you recommend for resin? The sublimation or regular? I've got both in my cart.
So it depends. For resin, honestly, if you're doing like lighter colors, things like that, the white works best. If you're gonna be priming it and doing like a different color to start off with anyway, then I say just get the silver. So it really just depends on your base coat, like what you want to start with, but either work great as far as resining them go.
And then the next question is, when will you do the drawing for the 20K? I have to fix dinner.
Oh, we'll be doing it. So, I mean, we could go ahead and show them. Do you want to do that, Danny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me read the rest.
Okay.
It says Amber Crazy House Customs to be used with or without a handle. And then Carrie said first time seeing alcohol inks. And then we have do you have pigment pasties?
So we don't have pigment paste at the moment. We do just have like the alcohol inks, the marble paints, and then we have the markers as well. We are looking into potentially adding some really cool pigments to the lineup soon, but I can't say too much about that because it is very in the works at this point. As far as the person who said with or without a handle, so they come without a handle, so they're totally usable like as a regular cup like this, but they also have handles you can purchase that go with it. So it could be either or.
Hayden said, I'm at my kid's concert, can't hear you, but still tapping.
That's right, thank you. That's all you gotta do.
That's funny. Okay, let me get this ready and I'll show you guys what we need to the video.
And for anyone using these alcohol inks and you're getting trouble getting them to pour out again, it means a little ball inside got stuck in the nose. So just stomp it down like that and then you're good to go with your colors again. Just for anyone who's been using these and having that issue. Solved it for you.
Alright, here we go. Oh, lost it now.
Oh, it sounds like we have a visitor anyway.
Alright, let's see.
Let's see. Hello.
Alright, so alright guys, so this is the video that is gonna enter you into the drawing. So you're gonna
20.
for the 20.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so for this
kit.
For this kit, right.
Does
This
this look like
limited
a Disney
edition.
cup?
It does. That's pretty cool though. It looks really nice. Alright guys, so this is what it is. So you're gonna go to our page right here, main page, and then you're gonna go ahead and hit the third video, which is showing, sorry for the glare, you know, it's kinda hard trying to see where you guys can see it. Right there. The resin one. And it's gonna be our friend Cruz right there. You're gonna head and like it and you're gonna leave a comment, and that's what's gonna help you enter this drawing for this limited edition 40-ounce Sam kit. All right. Oh, did you? So comment part 2 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just put part 2 on that one, and we'll know that that's you. So again, you're gonna go back to our homepage. This is our homepage right there. You're gonna go to the third one, which is the cover. The cover photo is our resin and our flashlight, and then Cruz is gonna come up right there, and you're gonna hit tap it. You're gonna like it, and you're gonna comment on it. And this is exactly what's gonna enter you for the drawing for this kit, for the Sam kit. All right, guys. Good luck.
All right. So you guys heard it from Danny, and we are only 10,000 away from hitting that second goal. So you guys, I'm just saying, we should make it for like, you have to have stayed for the full, like for the end of the live. So what we'll do is at that point, you'll have to have a new comment when we hit that goal. How about that? Does that sound fair?
That says, thank you. Thank you for the follow. How do you keep alcohol inks from clogging? Did you read that one already?
I didn't read it, but I said it actually. It's like I mind read them. But I'll say it one more time. So with the alcohol inks, if you notice that they're not coming out the way they should, typically that means that little silver ball is stuck in the neck. So you just stamp it down like that, and that ball will fall right back down. I had that issue with my yellow for a second, but I did this and it fixed it for me.
Got it. Hold on, I lost where I was at. Hold on. It says, can you use alcohol inks to pigment resin before putting in the mold?
So I've tried with a little bit. We got kind of funky results when we did it with the UV resin, but I've also tried making like beach wave scenes or like fire, that kind of stuff, and it actually turns out really good. So as long as you don't use a whole lot of color, because you have to remember with the UV resin, the resin has to be like transparent enough for that UV light to do its thing. So as long as it's not super like opaque, then you're good to go.
And then someone said, do we just comment anything?
Just comment what your little heart desires. Just keep in mind that it shouldn't be something terrible, because I mean, you're having fun here, right?
and then we got, I'm totally invested now. Here for the long haul. Sandwiches for dinner.
All right, guys. So we're close to that second goal, only 7,000 away. In the meantime, my cup is pretty full of color. So if you get to this point and you don't want the colors to like muddle together, but you want to add some more, what you'll want to do is bust out the deep white. So what this does is allows you to stack more layers on top.
So I'm going to interrupt you because there are a lot of people asking where to comment. Okay, so here, this is where you're going to comment. You're going to go right to our page, our homepage, right there. And then you see the video with the resin and the flashlight cover right here, this one. And then, boom, Cruise is going to come up right there. And then that's the video. You're going to comment, you're going to like it, and you're going to comment on it. I know the glare is really bad, so I'm going to turn this down. And hopefully that's a little better for you guys to see. You guys see it now a little better. So this is the video you're commenting on. This is what's going to enter you guys into the drawing. So one more time. Homepage. The video right here with the resin and the flashlight. Tap it, comment, and get entered to win. All right, good luck, guys.
Well, that's it.
Wow.
All right, so for anybody who was kind of watching beforehand, so I added a bunch of little white dots, and now I'm just kind of filling in the blanks with some more color. So I really like kind of how this is coming together. It's got a lot of good coverage on here with the colors. We're about 5,000 away from the goal.
Yeah,
you guys are crushing
it.
it.
She's on 55K.
That's right. She's all, y'all not going to catch me sleeping.
Yeah, she's on it.
But yeah, so it's coming together pretty nice, guys. I don't know what you think, but I am about to do something really cool because I think it's pretty much covered in colors. Like, I don't want to add too much more. What do you think, Danny?
I think it looks cool.
Okay, so I want to show them one more thing, but I need your help as far as zooming in.
Do I need gloves?
No, just the zoom in. So basically, rainbow is what I'm adding next. So what this does is it's going to add like glitter and sparkle to it. So it's like the look is instantaneous. So here we go. You guys see that? You might have to wait for it to come back around. But once you add this rainbow color, it's like a glitter. And it gives it so much of a shine. Like, it's insane. Can you guys see that coming through? I think so. Isn't that crazy? And it just like, it smooths out. So it's not going to look just like white. It's just going to be nice and glittery. So I'll go and do just a little bit more. Because who doesn't ever have enough glitter? And yeah. What do you think, guys? Pretty neat. But yeah, so then once I'm done covering it the way I want, I'm gonna let it just keep spinning for the 2 to 4 hours because it's our fast set, so it's gonna dry quick. And then once that is up, we'll do one more coat over everything just to go ahead and make sure everything's nice and sealed in. So at this point, you can be done with the cup. Like, you can go ahead and do your final sealing layer afterwards. If you want, you can always add like vinyl decals or stickers, anything like that. But yeah, your cup's pretty much done, and I literally just threw colors at it and made this beautiful mess. So if you guys agree, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know too. We could try harder next time, but I feel pretty good about this.
It says you can't have too much glitter.
That's what I thought, right?
I've been waiting to get some rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
I love rainbow. Holly Fabfin, thank you for the follow.
Yes. 60,000.
We are 60.
60,000.
There it is.
So right now is the time marker. So it is 4:28. I'm going to write that down. Anyone commenting on that same post after 4:28, you are entered into that second drawing. So 4:28 p.m. That's right now. And we'll be kind and we'll give you a whole 15 minutes. So even if this live has ended, we're giving you until 4:43 our time. Okay, so you have 15 minutes to go through and leave a comment on that same post as earlier. Way too many colors? Aw, that's all right. Which post? That's so cool. I like that, so cool. They want to know which post, Danny. Do you mind showing them again?
One more time for you guys, just to, let me bring it up. All right, here we go. Oh, lost it.
And to me, I mean, I think it looks like tie-dye. I'm happy with this.
All right, guys. So this again, last time. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna show you guys. So pay attention and good luck. So you're gonna go to our homepage right there. You're going to hit the video with the UV resin and the flashlight, and then the video is going to start and it says cruise. All right, you're going to like, you're going to comment, and that's going to enter you into the drawing. All right, so one more time, I lied. Homepage, UV resin flashlight video, cover page, and then it's going to say cruise. And there you go.
And they said anyone who says that's too much glitter, we don't need that kind of negativity in our lives. I agree. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun with this. I'm hoping you really enjoy these lives. Our main goal on these is to just show you kind of what you could do, give you some inspiration to get crafting. A lot of these things, it seems like it's harder to do than it is. So we kind of we take the hard work out of it and we do just like an easy version of it. Like we like to demo for you guys, and usually we haven't done too much research, so we're pretty new at it ourselves. So if we can do it, you can do it, is what I'm saying. When I started working with this company, I never really knew much about this stuff. Do you ever have to swirl your, I'm guessing they're saying tumbler? You could, but I'm not going to at this point. I could even stop it and get it to spin the other way. Let me see, I want to say I do it like this. No, this turner is different from the one I used before. So you can potentially, with turners, stop them and get them to spin the opposite direction if you want the swirls to go the other direction. You can also use a toothpick to kind of cut through the colors, make waves, things like that. But I kind of like how it looks naturally. So it's really up to you what you want to do with it. But yeah, you guys have a total of 12 more minutes before I draw a winner on that comment thread for the 60,000. And that's going to be a UV resin starter kit. It's going to be the new flowers. It's going to be some new molds. It's going to be basically a lot of cool new stuff and a lot of already existing stuff. Maybe I'll even throw in some extra resin so that you have plenty to work with. I don't know, you guys hit that goal fast. I feel like I owe you something. I'm here for the win. Awesome. But yeah, that's really all I have. Do you have any parting words, Annie?
No, just good luck to everybody who enters. I hope you guys enjoy today's live and got
I'm
some
here for
fun.
the resin and Sam too.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is pretty cool. That cup looks amazing. And again, all this stuff that she used, except for the turner, is available on our site. So if you are interested in getting that stuff, go to the site, purchase it, and make your own creations and share it with us. Tag us and make sure, again, if you guys are using our stuff and you are making videos, please tag us. We love watching those videos and we love sharing them with everybody else. So that's about it. But again, good luck to the winners. Thank you again. We will see you guys on the next one. And yeah,
Tuesday next week. Catch us live.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you guys, and thank you, and have a good night and a great week.
Happy
Bye.
Live-A-Palooza.